Welcome back to Star Wars Jedi Fallen.
Oh, there it is.
My fallen order of chicken nuggets.
Yeah, dude, that's the saddest thing.
That's
ever.
the sad
My order
part.
of fallen chicken.
What's your saddest fallen order you've ever been a part of?
Oh,
my
oh
God.
shit.
My
Probably
entire
KFC
lunch.
bucket of
My
chicken.
entire lunch in high school.
KFC bucket of chicken?
I was
That's
coming home.
really
I was,
sad,
I
'cause
was
that's a
coming home from
bucket, dude.
baseball. Coming home from baseball and like fucking whoops! I was so tired. I'm like holding this bucket of chicken. Like this is smelling so good. And I tripped over my shoe. God damn it! I was wearing cleats and shit.
That would have been terrible.
I was like, get the chicken back in the bucket.
Get the chicken back in the bucket. Get the chicken back in the bucket. Get the chicken back in the bucket.
That's what he's jamming to right now.
Yeah, dude, his little like space sitar that he's playing right now. For a
Boing,
second, I was
boing.
like, "Is this the
Love
intro
Guru?
of?" No, I was just saying. It was like, "Is this the intro of fucking Here Comes the Sun?"
Here comes the sun.
Also, his headstock looks like fucking snail's eye stalks.
A snail's tail.
You know the eye
His
stalks? The headstock of the guitar?
Okay. I thought you were talking about one of their headstocks. I'm like, what
No.
part is he referring to?
Headstocks.
No,
Their
on his
heads.
space
The
sitar.
neck, the head?
His space sitar.
I'd like to call them headstocks now. Check a look at that headstock there.
Headstock. Whoa.
It's in your neck. Isn't that funny? There's a part of a guitar called a neck and a part of a guitar called a headstock, and they're both necks,
And then the body.
right?
Yeah,
So if we're looking at a headstock, literally,
yeah, it's your neck.
and then the body, yeah.
Woodstock.
Yep, Comstock.
Wayne stock. Wayne's World 2.
Yeah.
Garth Algar.
Backstock.
What is it, real? Yeah, backstock.
Dude, Aerosmith showed up to Wayne stock.
Yeah, dude.
It's pretty badass.
The red licorice.
The dispenser
Penny
in the
stock.
car.
Yeah, penny stock. Very nice. Very good. I'm out. I can't.
Beanstalk.
Beanstalk.
Yes.
Beef stock.
Fucking
Beef
yes.
stock. Chicken
Beef
stock.
Chicken stock.
A Jedi I knew discovered it. You won't find it on any maps.
Man stock.
You know.
What?
I'm just
Is that your
saying.
peenie?
Maybe.
Man stock?
My man
Back in the
stock.
man stock. Name of a porno out there somewhere, probably.
Jack in the man stock. Dude, that's actually really
Jack
good.
in the man stock?
So perfect. You,
Dibs,
it's
dude.
so perfect.
Dibs.
You just, that was like so delayed.
I know.
But there's so many levels that works. Jack and
Well, I
the
was still
beanstalk.
thinking of stock things.
But Jack
So,
in.
like, I heard it, but wasn't reacting to it, because I was still trying to think of things with stock. And then I decided, like, okay, I'm not going to keep pursuing this. And then I chimed in.
Right, because you said, would you say wheat stock? Or no, you said
Oh, you
Oh,
wheat
wheat
stock
stock.
hasn't been in there yet.
That
That's
hasn't been
good.
in there.
beans,
That's good.
beanstalk?
Beanstalk.
I mean,
yeah.
beanstalk in general.
Because just that. Because the man stock.
Yeah.
Jack and the man's. Jack and the man's beanstalk.
Yeah, dude. Jack and the beanstalk, dude.
Jack and the Giant
You just
Man stock.
you change it so it's JACKIN apostrophe.
Yep.
Yep.
Jack and the Man stock.
Or the man stock or the beanstalk even works too.
Yeah, because you're beans.
Your beanstalk.
Jack and the Beanstalk.
You're just jacking my beans.
What are you doing? I'm jacking my beanstalk.
We're gonna fight some giants.
Now I just want to have a
get the
small
Fee-fi full fum.
P5 cum, dude.
I smell the cum of the Englishman.
Oh,
I'm gonna get the gold goose that laid the gold egg.
I kind of want to make like a short video now of just like, you know, you're just in bed reading a book.
Gotta
Jack
release
and,
my magic beans.
you're reading Jack and the Beanstalk.
this cow.
I just ask, what are you doing? Jack and the Beanstalk. and you, or maybe you're like reading it under the blankets and you
Well,
just see like
We'll put
bigger
it.
like.
We'll put it in the pocket of like a future odd comedy movie we'll eventually do.
Yeah, it's part of the lore now.
Yeah, this is happening. You walk
Who's
in.
this Robo
Or,
Boy?
or it's in the Fargonauts comic that doesn't exist. That's totally exists.
Yep.
Well,
my head.
okay, here's a question for you guys. Let's say you live in the Star Wars universe.
Yep.
And you could.
I already do.
And just for the constrictions of this question, you could only learn one of these two languages. Would it be Droid or Wookiee?
Droid.
It's more useful.
Is it?
There's more droids that you'll encounter than Wookiees.
And droids, you can
Yes,
talk to them.
You're probably correct on that.
You could talk to protocol droids
Yeah.
Well, I
on
mean,
a
protocol droids.
on an analog level, though.
Yeah. But that, like, you could talk to a droid
That speaks Wookiee.
that speaks Wookiee, yeah.
True.
But most of those time they probably speak basic too, but or what is it, standard?
C++.
Galactic Standard, Galactic Basic, whatever the fuck it's called. The not English.
Corellian.
It's like D&D too, where it's just like, oh nope, it's basic, or no, it's common. It's just called
Common.
common.
Did you? Oh yeah, common. Did you watch that video of footage
Fucking monkey
showing
fucking a frog? Yes, I did.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, wasn't that beautiful, by the way?
I wouldn't
so
call
sad.
it beautiful.
No,
Just
just
watching those little frog legs going like this. Poor bastard.
But then I played,
Yes.
Cats in the Cradle.
Yes,
God,
that's true.
I was
That
so happy
great.
with
It was
that.
great. Don't get me wrong.
So happy.
It was
To
great,
s-
but it wasn't
to
great.
score.
I was
a monkey fucking
kind of
a
happy
frog with
just
cats in the
because
cradle.
the algorithm didn't pick up the song.
And it didn't pick up that a fucking chimp is mouth fucking a fucking frog.
That was amazing.
Good
Just
times.
the idea is like when Wilson said, "What's that from again?" I'm like, "Jungle to Jungle."
Yeah.
Just straight up.
Jungle to jungle.
By the way, we're gonna watch that soon.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
What were we just talking about before this though? Before we went off on that.
A monkey's
Beanstalk.
fucking frogs. Yes, the Stockies,
Stop.
comedy movie.
Oh yeah, and then
You might have been thinking of something that you wanted
I
to
might
say.
have.
What were you? Oh,
my brain is stupid right now.
my brain's stupid. Or slow.
Huh. It's like
Oh,
those,
what? I
You
fucking
got
It's like
chip
those
chop.
big ass fans they have at IKEA
Yeah,
that are called big ass fans.
they're called Figglefons.
Fickle
No,
phones.
dude, like at the one in the cities.
Mm-hmm.
we
It's like
went-
the only one near us.
What was I with? I was with somebody. But we went to
Someone.
the IKEA Minneapolis,
Maybe it was a dream.
and
All a dream.
and they had. I was like, oh, that's a big ass fan, and I look, and the brand is literally big ass fans. I was like, oh, dude.
Smart boys and girls.
Yeah.
Not going over there yet. That's where Ogdobago lives.
All the craps in the kunkel, in the Spilger boom,
In the Springy Dune.
Little boy
Little
chew.
Bo Peep,
Little Cocloon.
little Bo Peeps hanging out with Plo Kloon.
Yep.
Yep, yep.
Yep.
Yep, 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 yep.
It's. Yep.
Do you think the Yip Yips Muppets are in the Star Wars universe?
Yep. Oh, that'd be awesome. I mean, E.T.
Yep, 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 yep,
E.T.
yep.
is in the Star Wars
Yop, yop,
universe.
yop, yop. I know E.T.'s there.
So. Okay, well then, no, we can do 6 degrees here.
Wasn't
to
the
some-
weren't the Close Encounters aliens in there too?
The Greys?
Yeah, it was either they were either little grays or just tall grays.
There was a tall gray
It's-
boy that went like.
Yeah.
I don't remember that movie, but
I love that movie.
It's a good one.
I
It's
thought
important.
It's so weird.
It means something. It scared me as a kid.
me
Yeah.
too.
Like the scene
Scared the shit
when,
out of me.
when they're
Dude, it's about a
visiting
dad
that-
abandoning his kids.
Well, no, like
That's not it. That was
that's
the
not
spooky spaceship
when
times.
when the when
That
the
didn't bother me. I was
ship
like, why is he making his
visiting
kids
the,
cry?
The house and
Why is he
it's all
making his
rattling.
kids
They're
cry?
they're coming through the vents in the fireplace. That freaked me out.
That's true.
Like more home invasion type of.
Maybe
thing
I
than
watched
just
it at a
aliens.
good age where I was like,
You thinking about fucking?
I fucking
time?
watched like, I watched T2 probably first. Or like,
Wait, I can help you with that.
I still remember.
fuck off, bitch.
Fuck off, mate.
Fuck off, you Kent.
I don't need your help.
Like one
I'm
of
a little droid.
Fuck
it was
off,
like
you
one of
Kent.
the first sleepovers we ever had when we were younger, me and you.
Yeah.
And
You guys are just Jack and Beanstalks?
no, dude, First, my dog Bobo was trying to eat the fuck out of our pizza rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, what a bastard.
Second, I think that was the same time we were playing that Simpsons game,
Yes.
and I almost barfed because of the
Pizza
my
rolls?
motion sickness.
Simpsons
motion
like
sick.
skating.
And it was so like shiny and shit.
Skateboarding
And
or
you
something?
moved around
Oh,
so much.
it was like a Tony Hawk's Simpsons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
We played that and Hit and Run.
yeah, and
Hit
then
and Run was great.
Hit and Run was a good time.
That Crazy Taxi.
But yeah, I got like motion sick from that. But I remember we were watching fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1. And there's a part where they go to, was it Casey's family or was it April's family?
I think it was Casey's family.
Yeah, the family farm, that their old family farm or whatever.
Where they fix up the Studebaker.
Yeah, and they're hanging out, and there's a shot of Raph standing, like at night, standing on the roof of the barn. That looks exactly like the shot in Signs when the girl,
Do they
when they
see,
look out
like,
the
the
window
monster?
and the monster's standing on top of the fucking barn.
Yep.
So that popped up, and I looked over at Wilson and went, "Daddy, there's a monster outside my window. Can I have a glass of water?" Just boom.
Credit to him. Yeah, he was right on it.
But that was instantly, because I'd probably just recently watched that movie, and that movie spooked me.
Signs?
Hard, yeah.
Signs?
Signs spooked me. The alien spooked me.
I spooked the sign.
I don't think the aliens hold up. Only the part where
No.
like the kid sees it on
It was
TV,
like
or
the-
when
yeah.
Joaquin sees it on TV.
Yeah.
That's the only time like I wanted to see the alien.
Yeah. It's just the jump scare part of them, and like how just like, yeah, they were just kind of spooky like that. They're just like, "Oh, what's up, dude?" Like,
I love that. I love that idea.
The watching the TV one like really got
Move,
me.
kids.
Because
Vámonos.
he's just like, "Oh, what's up, dude?" Just walks across and he was like, "Oh,
It's
fuck."
like, you guys get your paper?
Or when they're downstairs, or when like they're in the basement or whatever, and the one fucking reaches out and grabs the kid.
But he's hologrammed. Like he's like translucent
Yeah,
on the grate,
yeah,
and then grabs the kid.
yeah. That spooked me the fuck out too.
And the kid's like, "What?
I still haven't seen Signs, and I don't know if I'd like to.
Oh, really?"
Yeah. I mean, I'd watch it. I'm not gonna like say no. I'm not gonna watch it. But I
Now
don't
we
have,
know
like,
what to
an
watch for real
active-
to real next Halloween.
Sure.
Yeah, dude. Or like Easter.
You know what?
Easter, dude.
Cause Easter, dude. You should do just games where you can throw things. For
I mean,
fucking
doesn't
Easter?
Would,
Easter.
would you count?
You just take the eggs after the kids find them outside. Yeet!
So you do it when the kid finds the egg, and they're like, "Oh, look!" And I walk over and grab the egg and just like fucking yeet.
Exactly.
Chuck it.
Would you count what Joaquin Phoenix does with a bat?
Yeah.
Yeeting to some degree, because he's just taking it and fucking yeet.
Yeah. To a degree. Yeah.
I mean, to anybody who's swinging a bat at something. Would
You haven't
could
seen
that
the
be
movie?
counted?
Tell Meryl to swing.
Swing away, Meryl.
Swing away.
You haven't seen the movie?
No, I haven't.
You're quoting the movie.
I know. It's possible for me to never have seen a movie to know everything the fuck about it.
Yeah.
That's who I am.
Okay. Okay.
It's happened with me with a lot of movies.
Yeah.
Well, I can predict movies because of the fact that I've seen so many movies.
Yep.
But I can't just straight up like quote a movie I haven't seen.
Some things stick with you, man. I
I
don't know what
watched
to tell you.
The Princess Bride once, and I know way too much about that movie.
Okay, you're very tired about talking about Princess Bride.
Yes.
I'm tired of talking about Princess Bride, damn it.
And we're getting tired, so we're gonna finish it here, and we'll be back with another
wait,
episode.
Wait like
What?
2 seconds.
Okay.
Fine.
1, 2.
Yeet!
Yep, we're here.
He yeeted through that fan.
Yeet. I yeeted myself. Just
Oh,
want to
yeah.
show off a little bit of the...
Fuck up with your lightsaber a little bit.
that's a cool...
Kind of Obi-Wan-ish.
Yep. And that's really all we have for now.
Yeah.
But we can turn it green if we want. So now we
Yeah,
got like
dude.
a
Got a Yoda.
Obi-Wan
Got a
inspired green
got a Yeeta.
lightsaber.
Like Luke's second lightsaber.
Kind of, yeah. Do you know why it was green in the movie?
No.
Because when they were shooting out in the desert for all the Jabba stuff, the blue didn't show up like how they wanted it to against the blue sky because they're shooting during the day.
So
like,
they turned it green.
make it green.
Cool.
And
It's
then made it part of the story after the fact.
It's one of the changes in the Disney Plus version of Star Wars is during Obi-Wan and Vader's fight, they stabilized his lightsaber color, so it's like actually blue now. Instead of like, in the scene it would go from like a
White.
darker blue to like white,
Yep.
and like shit like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rotoscoping, man.
And
Back in the day, it was just it's what you had, and
they added in effects for when their lightsabers hit, like some of the like shit flying off.
can we at least get the option to like look through what version we'd like to purchase, and not have to deal with what the most current iteration with all the.
I want the
different
version with
editions
the
and-
human Jabba,
But McClunky,
Sure.
the big boy Jabba.
McClunky
What do you mean?
was the thing they added in the Han Greedo scene in this version of the movie.
McClunky.
Yeah, before Han shoots him, he says like McClunky, and that's supposed to be like, I don't know, like alerted him or something and shot. I don't know. It's stupid.
You triggered him.
But like
That adds nothing to the scene.
someone was saying
McClunky.
McClunky.
Who's this Irish bastard they were
I know,
talking?
right? But someone was.
Sounds like an Irish
I was
car.
watching something. I would credit it, but I don't remember who said it. But they're saying there's a word like that Sebulba used in episode 1 that was
He says voodoo.
translated out. When like what he's saying is translated out, and one of the words was like McClunky, and it was like, "I'll have your life" or something like that. So they're like, so maybe that's what it is, and that's what he's saying that. So then Han reacts to that. I was like, okay.
That's where we need to go.
And it's
Yeah.
not just, Patty McClunky, the Irish.
Patrick McClunky.
See, I haven't watched it yet. I'm just aware of it from the notoriety on the internet right now.
I'd like to maybe just get like the 1997 special edition release
Yes,
that they had.
bitch.
Because it had
I
just
love it.
enough editions where I'm like, I'm fine with it. You want to update a little bit. It didn't change a whole lot. It definitely had like discrepancy between the
the big
original
faces,
who
dude.
shot first thing, but
The big faces fucking set.
yeah,
97.
yep.
Those are the best.
I'm not sure if I still have those boys, but I wish I did. If I don't,
But we'll be
We do
back
somewhere.
with more Star Wars.
Star
We'll talk
Wars.
more about Star Wars.
Yeah, so easy.